This video is brought to you by Peugeot Butterworth, located in Butterworth, Penang, Malaysia.
Hello everyone, right here I have a 2019 Peugeot 5008 THP Allure Plus. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. The side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. Standard on all variants of the second generation 5008 in Malaysia is Peugeot's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the ribbed area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the 5008, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button just ahead of the gear lever.
A rack and pinion electric power steering system is present in the second generation 5008. Standard across the range is a leather steering wheel with contrast stitching around the inner rim, a flat bottom and flat top design, and thick sport grips at 10 and 2. A 6-speed automatic transmission is the only choice offered with the 1.6 THP engine in Malaysia. This transmission features Tiptronic manual shifting via the pedal shifters behind the top two steering wheel spokes. Front and rear parking sensors and a reverse camera with active guidance signs and several different views are standard for the Allure Plus trim. Safety features in the 5008 Allure Plus include 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability program, anti-skid regulation, hill start assist, hill assist descent control, driver attention alert, active lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring assist, emergency stop signal, a tire pressure monitoring system, an immobilizer, and dead locking. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer two middle row seats. The locally assembled 5008 comes with 18-inch Detroit alloy rims. The rims on this car are paired with 225/55 R80 Michelin Primacy 3ST tires. The disc brakes are ventilated up front and solid out back. The suspension is made up of McPherson struts in front and a rear torsion beam setup. Peugeot has manufactured 2 generations of its 5008 since 2009. The first generation model, on sale between 2009 and 2017, is an MPV. Meanwhile, the second generation model that went on sale in 2017 is a crossover SUV. Both generations are related to the corresponding 3008 of that era. The second generation 5008 was unveiled in September 2016 before its public debut at the 2016 Paris Motor Show. It now rides on the PSA EMP2 platform. Unlike its predecessor, which differed in looks with the 3008, the second generation 5008 now closely resembles the 3008. This effectively makes it a stretched 7-seater version of its smaller sibling. The second generation 5008 was given a facelift in September 2020 for the 2021 model year. Changes on the facelift include a new front end, a revised rear, a new interior, exterior, and safety features. The second generation 5008 went on sale in Malaysia in fully imported form in April 2018, while local production began in August 2019. The facelifted version is not on sale just yet. This 5008 is powered by the EP6 CDT, 1.6-litre, dual ovate cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features direct injection and variable valve timing. It produces 165 horsepower at 6000 rpm and 240 Nm of torque at 1400 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 8.9 seconds, and the top speed is 205 km per hour. 56 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the 5008 THP automatic is 7 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 156 grams per kilometer, and the 5008 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the 5008 Allure Plus include automatic auto-leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, LED daytime running lights, LED front fog lights, LED sequential front indicators, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, rear fog lights, indicators on the chrome side mirrors, gloss black and chrome door handles, and a spare tyre mounted under the rear of the vehicle.
Speaker, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are fully automatic in both directions. Window lock. This button operates the power rear hatch. Peugeot door sills. And the driver's seat in this 5008 THP Allure Plus does get full powered adjustments, with all of the controls located right down there, including your 4-way power lumbar support. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. dual zone automatic climate control system, fan speed, different modes, temperature for the driver, temperature for the front passenger. Under options, you can change your different fan modes, turn on your mono mode. Mono means if you haven't turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual temperature controls. You can turn on or off your rear fan speed control right here. Down below as well, air conditioning, automatic, maximum air conditioning, and your off button. Right down here, shortcut buttons for your media, climate control, navigation, vehicle menu, Bluetooth telephone menu, connectivity menu, volume and power knob, front and rear defrost buttons, recirculation, and electronic central locking. Right down here, some storage together with a USB port and a power outlet. This one activates your descent control system, and right here you can select between your different driving modes. You have your normal, snow, mud, sand, ESP system off, and back to your normal mode. Storage, sport mode, and right here is the 5008's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up.
The 5008 Allure Plus comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. The system features an 8-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. Sound is channeled through 6 speakers.
The stock sound system that the 5008 uses is actually quite alright. We are currently in the audio menu with the Bluetooth audio streaming function playing. Right here, current media playing information with the song title, song number, song artist and album will show up right here if available. Song duration, you can go back a song, go for the song, Bluetooth device name, play pause. Under options, your radio stations, music files, radio settings, manage photos, and audio settings. Right here, your preset equalizers, loudness, bass, mid, treble, balance and fader, your various sound settings, voice settings, and ringtone settings. Under sources, you can select your desired media option. Then we can move on to your navigation menu. Right here we have the maps. Under menu, you can enter address, my destinations, points of interest, search, settings, route and waypoints, and guidance criteria. You can change the map view, search, zoom in and out, map settings, next up, your vehicle menu with your driving functions, your lane change indicator, parking sensors, blind spot monitoring system, tire pressure monitoring system and all that. Next up, your Bluetooth telephone menu where you can dial a number, bring up options, where you can set your Bluetooth connections, settings and quick messages. You can also look at your contacts and call lists. Connectivity menu, where you can connect your phone so you have Apple CarPlay, MirrorLink and whatnot. You can also bring up your car apps. Right above, if you tap the Bluetooth icon, you can select your desired media option. Hit this icon and you can bring up your connectivity menu with your connection service and Wi-Fi service. And if you hit the clock, you can bring up your various profiles, deactivate the profile, bring up options with your system settings, languages, time and date, setting of the profile, so on and so forth. And you can also set your color schemes, audio settings, and turn off the display. As shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, make sure this switch is in middle and pull back on it. Wiper controls. If you locate the button at the end of the wiper stalk, you can go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now, current information with the range and instant fuel consumption, trip 1 and trip 2, under the 2 trip meters, average speed, average fuel consumption and distance travelled, and back to your current information. Bluetooth telephone control, different mode selection. List brings up your list of radio stations. Seek track. Volume controls, voice control, and this one allows you to change the theme of the instrument cluster. Minimum, personal, navigation, driving, and back to dials. Light and indicator controls. The button at the end of the light and indicator stalk also acts as your voice control button. Cruise control and speed limiter controls. And the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever down here. Cup holders, front center armrest with 2-tier storage, a smaller area above, and a much larger area below which is illuminated. Auto dimming rear view mirror, LED reading lights together with your LED interior light, sunshade control, it is fully automatic, and this one controls the glass portion. It is fully automatic as well. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a couple of lights. Sunglass holder. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Speaker, storage, window control, and to gain access to the last row of seats, locate this lever, flip the whole seat forward, then move the whole seat forward. Now that I am in the last row of seats, I did set the middle row seats to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the middle row seats. I don't get any legroom at all, and I only get about this much in terms of headroom. You can always adjust the position of the middle row seats to allow for more legroom for the last row, and you can also adjust the angle of the seat back for the middle row, again to allow for more legroom for the last row. But despite being cramped back here, the seats are still fairly nice and comfortable. On the left side, there is a power outlet. And for the right, there is a tiny bit of storage together with a tiny cup holder. The middle row seats in this 5008 do fold. They split 40-20-40 when folding. And to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate the levers down here. This one folds down the right seat, while the lever on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat. To fold down only the middle seat, locate a button right next to the middle seat headrest. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. You can use the same lever to adjust the angle of the seat back, and you can use this lever down here to adjust the position of the seat. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get slightly more than this. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not too bad back here. There is lots of legroom. You can obviously adjust the position of the seats so you can vary the amount of legroom you get. But the seats are fairly nice and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional legroom. In the middle, rear aircon vents together with a USB port and the rear fan speed controls. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks. There are 4 ways to operate the powered rear hatch in this 2019 5008.
Boot space in the 5008 is 952 litres with the third row seatbacks folded, and 2042 litres with all the rear seatbacks folded. To the right of the boot is a storage area.
adjustable headrests for all rows of seats in this car. Window control, storage, bottle holder, speaker, and the front passenger seat in this 5008 does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the lumbar support. Not a very big glove box, you only have this area to store items in, and that is because the fuse box is right here. It is illuminated as well if the ignition is turned on, and you can have a bit of storage on the glove box lid itself. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a couple of lights as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2019 Peugeot 5008 THP Allure Plus. Thanks for watching and goodbye.